Hey, this is Josh Workman with a video inspired by my friends at Modern Guitar Harmony. They've got a website and also a Facebook group that I'm a member of. And Mark Rum is running things over there, and there's some great material on there. We've been in the group has been talking about Mick Goodrick's Advancing Guitarist book that's now just timeless. And I share that with my students all the time. And going through this process with the other members of exploring different patterns and shapes and all this stuff. I remembered an article that I did a long time ago for Guitar Player, and I was interviewing the great fusion guitarist Alex Machacek. He's an Austrian guitarist and just beautiful, lush voicings. And he showed me an exercise that he came up with to kind of inspire him to find new voicings. And it's very simple. And what we're going to do is take just a C major triad, so C, E, G. But what we're going to do is we're going to lower the second voice. So technically, I guess you could say it's a drop two voicing, where we're going to take the second from the top, the E here, and we're going to drop it down an octave. Okay, so that now, it's a nice sound all on its own. What this also gives us the B string in between and the D string. Now what we're going to do is we're going to make 4-note voicings by adding just one note on either the B string or the D string, and we're just going to go chromatically up, whatever we can fit within this box here, and just make a note of what sounds we like. Okay, so that's the first part. I'll get to the second part when we're ready for that. Okay, so we're going to do that we're going to take this voicing, and this voicing, and go through the same process. So, once you see the first one, and if you got enough information, feel free to move on and try it out with the other voicings, but I'm going to be thorough here. Okay, so here we go. So let's start off with, we've got the E, C, and G, and now I'm going to add a D right here. Okay, I like it. So make a little note. You don't even have to know what any of these are, the relationships yet. That comes later. Let the colors kind of sink in, and I might even turn up, give it a little more reverb here. Give it some nice lush. Here, we'll make it a little. There we go. Yeah. So. Nice. All right. Okay, cool. So that's on my list of stuff I like. Let me try this one. Not so much. Don't really need this because it's just a repeat of that E, It's kind of dissonant because that, that's cool. We like dissonance. But this one. So, that'd be nice, even that kind of thing. Okay, and then here I don't need that. That's just a unison. Okay, good. So far I've found two usable colors. We'll just call them colors. I like that one, and I like this one. Great. Okay. Let's go to the D string here. So now I've got. I like this one already. I can tell I'm gonna like it. Okay, so I've got this rub, the E to the F, so it's a minor second. So yeah, real nice buzz going on there. Okay, now let me try this one here. Okay, it's a little dissonant because I've got the F sharp to the G up there. So in terms of Berkeley analysis, that would be an illegal minor ninth. But if it sounds good, it's right. I think it was that. Yeah, I think was it Duke Ellington said that. Okay, this one right here, don't really need it. It's just an octave. But this, okay, that's nice. All right, so far I've got two that I like. This one here, it's just that don't really need that. It's just real kind of not that one either, because those are just standard chord sounds, So far in this one, there are two that I like. I've got the E to the F and the E to the F, the little F sharp here. I like that. Oh, 3 actually. I like this one. Okay. Great. So again, like, I'm not even worried about what we're calling these right now. These are just colors, okay? So don't worry about the analysis until later. Great. So let's just go up the next inversion. So now we've got G, E, and C. All right, I'm going to start on the B string. I'm going to put a... Oh, that's nice right there. Especially in that range there, it really sings. That's the same interval as down here, but up there it really kind of sings. Okay, so like that one. Okay, that's cool. A little dissonant. Isn't it amazing the difference between that in terms of sound and this? So you really start listening, in terms of color. I know I'm preaching here. I made a lot of the people are going to see this are like, yeah, I already do this kind of thing. But just a reminder, if maybe you've gotten too much into your head or something, like really dealing with theory and all this might be a fun exercise to just break out of that and then analyze it. Then use the stuff that you've been, that you've learned over the years to analyze it. Okay, so enough talk. Here's go. So we get this one. I like that. I like this one. Don't really need that. That's just a repeat. This one, it's it's interesting, but I'm not really liking it so much, so I'm going to stay away from that one. Maybe in a different part of the neck or something, that would work. Again, that's under the illegal minor ninth thing there. All right, that's fine. Not so much. Okay, but this one, that's nice. Major 7 there. It's got a bit of a rub to it. Okay, so let me recap. I like that one. Like that one. And I like this one. Okay. All right, so let's move on to the D string here. I've got, now this is going to be a nice one, I can already tell. Ooh. Nice. Okay, so I've got the G rubbing against the A flat, and then I've got this E and then the C there. So I'm intentionally not analyzing any of it. I know what it all is. I know the relationships, but I'm just trying to use my ears to pick colors that I like right now. Nice. I mean, that is beautiful. But it's kind of plain, so I'm going for more of the exotic sounding things. For me, this one, it's just a dominant 7th. Oh, I analyzed it. Okay, let's see here. That's kind of cool. It's got a little bit of a little. Oh, you know what it is? It's again in the illegal minor ninth, but I kind of like this one. Not enough to keep it though. So then this one, don't really need this, but check this out. Nice. In fact, I can already hear that it would work in a diminished context. I take this voicing down, up and down in minor thirds, and it'll work. Okay. Oh, and this one right here. That's nice. Okay, so what do I have? I have, let's see, I've got this one I like. And kind of like that. All right, so for sure though, I do like this. And I like this. So it's like 3. Good. Okay, so let me move on. I'll try to do less talking and just let the colors speak for themselves. Okay, so now we're up here. Okay, so I've got the C, I've got the G and the E, and I've got that B string and the D string in between. So let me see here. What could I think this is, yeah, I don't think I'm able to go below this with this fingering. Okay, so, okay, sorry if it's a little out of tune, gotta change these strings soon. Okay. That's just the intonation. Okay, so that's kind of boring, that's just another C. Not so much, but this is nice. Maybe I'll make it a little darker. Okay, nice. Again, it's a little out of tune right now. Oh, I could also do it down here. Nice. Okay. And then interesting. Okay, so far, well, of course, major 7. That's nice. Nice. So really there's only one that I like, and that's that D right here. And again, maybe the range is a little kind of squeaky sounding, but boy, that would be nice down here, or in another key, if I was doing this in another key. It's kind of a nice sound, kind of violin-like, And I think that's it. for this one. Okay, so let me move on to the D string here. So I've got my that's nice. I've got the C rubbing against the D. Sorry, there's really not much I can do about the intonation right now other than change my strings. Okay, so I got C, D, G, E, and that'll sound nice down here. Right? Okay, so this one, that's not going to sound too good, I don't think. Oh, but this is going to be nice. So I got C, F, G, and E, and check it out down here. Oh, that's nice, right there. Yeah, for sure. Sorry, I haven't done these harmonics in a while. Okay, great. So we're getting somewhere. I can tell this is going to be nice. Oh. And again, if I were to take it down an octave, you really hear it. Right? Okay, and, it's just a repeat. Okay, so far I've got 3 that I like. So I've got the D, I've got the F, and then the F sharp. Okay, good. All right, so that's great. Even just on their own, beautiful voicings. But then put a different bass note under it, and then see what you've got. So again, I know what all these intervals are, and one's like sort of Lydian, one's got a flat 9 or whatever, but I'm just going for colors right now, and I can analyze it later because actually the relationships could change depending on the bass note. So let me just go for a shape that I liked. I like this one, and this will be easy to grab. Okay, so I've got the E, I've got the C, and I've got the D and the G. Okay, and this is an easy one to hold, and I'll start putting some different bass notes underneath. So what have I got? Okay, so there's C. How about I put a B flat under? Nice. With an A underneath, Oh, I can tell the A flat's going to sound beautiful. Oh, G, that's nice. Oh, let's see how it is. Oh, this is going to be kind of dissonant. But I like it. I like that the F sharp. Okay, and I would recommend recording yourself and then maybe listen back and then kind of stop and then write down which bass notes you like. That's nice with the F. The E, it's just a repeat. Okay, so I actually had started here. Let's see. Not so much. Okay, C, of course. It's interesting, but I think this voicing is a little too strong for that note there. But if I put the D, let's see, maybe and I already did the F. Okay, so I'm finding some. There's a few that I liked, and what you can start to do is then, of course, start the analysis process, and let's just say you've already figured out which ones you like, and you kind of analyze them in terms of C or whatever, like this one, I could say, okay, if I'm thinking C, this is going to be like an add 2 voicing, right? Okay, what happens if I put that B flat under it that I liked? Okay, so that's going to have like kind of a flat 5 sound with a, that's going to be like the a 9. There's the 3rd right there. So it's like a 6-9 thing actually, because there's the 6 on top, there's the 3rd, there's the 9, there's a flat 5 or sharp 4. So it's a Lydian kind of sound, right? Okay, I put the A in the bass. It's got a real open kind of feeling. It's a minor, but because it's got these like a second there. The C to the D gives it that 11th or 4th kind of sound. Then that's gonna be like an A minor 7-11, that kind of thing. 7-11, a lot of those around. Cool, and then nice right there. So now we've got the Lydian. It's like the Lydian sharp 5 sound, right? So I've got. See, now I'm analyzing it, right? So Okay, so this is stuff you could start to do with all these different voicings. So first, let me kind of recap so far. Just take a for now a major triad and drop the second voice from the top down an octave, then gives a spread voice. Then and try that on say strings 5, 3 and 1. You could also try it on 6, 4 and 2. But there's something about this particular these strings right here that is just kind of nice. It's not too dark. With the bass string, the fifth string. So anyway, good place to start. So you got your 3 inversions. Then you try adding different notes from the B string and then different notes from the D string, and you get these interesting 4-note shapes, chords, and and then try different bass notes under it, and then figure out what that is. Now you could also, it's probably easier than doing this, or say having a keyboard and hitting a note and the sustain pedal. You could also do what all guitar players have done since they first picked up the guitar and said, wait a minute, so you did that with your basic kind of like E and A shapes and all this kind of thing. Well, what about these other shapes that you're discovering? Try, like here, what do I have? So I have this shape there. What if I put in, how about I just use E? Because that thing is ring, it's easy. You can ring out here. So what if I go, what it is I'm taking this shape I like, and I'm just going to move it around. I love it. So it's like that's the major 7 right there. That's the 5th. I'm thinking E. I'm thinking, what are the colors in E? Major 7, there's the 5th there. There's the 6, there's the 9. All right. Very different sounding from that. Okay, let me go down here. Pretty dissonant. But this might be nice. Right there. Okay. So I've got 2 that I like so far. What is that? That's like beautiful. That's the 6th. Let's see. Oh, sorry. My phone is dinging here. I don't even know where that thing is, so I can turn it off. Okay. Sorry, guys. Didn't mean for this to be in the video. Okay. So, all right. So we got, I like that one. I like this one. I like this one a lot. Wow, that's really open. That's like it's got a 6 in it. It's got you could analyze it in terms of E or A, really. It could also be like an open, like a first inversion A chord with an added 2 with the 5 in the bass. Or if you're thinking in terms of E, it could be like a suspended sound, but with the 6th, right? Let's see, what do I, and I think that's about, I can't really, that's it. I've run out of frets. Okay, so I could start going up though. Not that one. That's kind of nice. All right, so now I'm not even gonna analyze it right now. That's a nice one. Okay. A little dissonant. Oh, that's nice right there. Okay, yeah, that's just an E chord with an added 2. This one. Kind of nice in a dissonant way. And then this one. Oh, this is kind of Lydian, right? So I've got there's the flat 5, there's the 2, there's the 3, and there's the 6. What about this one? Okay, a very minor, like E minor with the 11 and the flat 7. That is pretty dissonant. And now we're back to the one that I really liked down there. Okay, like I said, I'm sure some of you guys dropped off after the first 3 minutes, but thank you to those who hung with me there. And again, I just want to credit. This is Alex Machacek's idea. Pretty much the only thing that I did differently was I then just took the shapes and moved them around the neck with just the same bass note. but I'm definitely I'm going to link to that article and to Alex's website down below. All right, thanks everybody.